I'm Davie.
I'm Misty.
dmwatspodcast.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it.
All right, 11 seconds and record. What's going on, everybody? I am Davie.
I'm Misty.
And we are DM Watts. As you guys can see, we like to, we like to joke around here a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we do. Welcome back to DM Watts. We are unscripted, unedited, and unapologetic. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in to us. And you guys can make sure you can find us at dmwatspodcast@gmail.com. Check the background. For those looking on video, check the background. But you guys, we are on all streaming services, so you can check us out pretty much everywhere. So first things first, that we got it.
It's first.
The first we got thing that we got to talk about is, I'm sure that when I say something, a statement such as "to the moon," everybody knows what I'm talking about right now. We are bringing up the mighty, mighty Doge. Dogecoin has, oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, cryptocurrency in general, right? Cryptocurrency, you talk about the mighty, hey, y'all see that? That's the Doge.
It right now is at 65 cents.
65 cents. So, you know what I'm saying? And right, May 4th, it is 65 cents.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you guys. There's that too that's going on. So, so it is.
He's not a Star Wars guy. So I've been doing it.
Doesn't mean I can't get into it.
I did it at the eyeglass place.
Yes,
and he was like, "And here we go."
Yeah, I don't mind it. It is what it is. But cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. Let me tell y'all, it's funny because I told my wife, I used to come home and tell my wife about my adventures at work when I was in the military. Like it was every day was an adventure, right? Mm-hmm. So I came on and told her one day, history behind Dogecoin first. My wife put me on to it when it was at 0.0029, something like that.
I have been a Doge queen forever. I've held Doge since you could buy it on Robinhood.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're talking way back.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah. And I was like, look, I don't know. She was like, hey, it's Dogecoin. I was like, what is this? She was like, hey, it's cryptocurrency. It's like, I've never heard of it. I started to look up, as with anybody, I did my research by Googling one page and said I'm in. So
he became an expert in one paragraph.
One paragraph. You Google one page, it's like, oh yeah, sounds great. I'm in. It's like Bitcoin. It ain't. That's fine. Okay. It's cryptocurrency. I seen what happened to Bitcoin. I'm definitely in. Could happen here. So
it's true.
It's true. But it was at 0.0029, which meant at $100, it could have got you 30,000 Dogecoin when my wife introduced it to me. This was like last year.
It was.
This was like last year. And, we went on and put the rest of the family on, my brothers and sisters.
It was before, let's be honest, it was 2019.
Yeah.
When I got you in.
Right. And it was,
And the thing about Doge was it was a great vehicle, and I would try to get everybody on Doge that wanted to know about stocks. And I would be like, hey, just get to Doge. And, they're like, what's that? And I'm like, it's crypto. Oh, I don't want to do crypto.
I don't want to do crypto.
It was able to teach people how to trade. It was something that was simple. You weren't losing money. It was quarters of a penny.
Right.
So it was a great way to get people addicted.
True.
And to teach them how to do it.
Yeah. And the thing is, now it's like, look, Dogecoin is 65 cents last time we checked. Now, when we first looked at it, and she told me, like I said, $100 would have given us 30,000 Dogecoin. I know because I bought $100 worth. I just throw 100 at it, whatever. And that would have got me 30,000 Dogecoin. What that price would have been now, what we would have been profit. I don't know. That's math in public. I don't do that. But y'all do the math. I don't do math in public. Like, to carry the one. No, where my phone at? So I can pull up the calculator.
Maybe if you lift your finger and you do it in the air.
Something like that. I'd look smart, but I still wouldn't understand it. So
the one, you know what? I got a calculator in my phone.
But real talk, Dogecoin is literally going to the moon right now. For those naysayers, we have seen so many people on there talk about Dogecoin will never reach 10 cents. It'll never reach a penny.
Losers.
It'll never reach 20 cents, 30 cents for it. Here we are past all of those at 60 something cents and 65 cents. And everybody's like, oh, I don't know how I did it. Cheers. Yeah, you're right. So here's the thing.
Cheers to the doggy.
That's right. Dogecoin, as Mark Cuban called it.
Please don't say that ever.
Don't ever say that. It is Dogecoin. Mark Cuban, if you ever click on here, Doge, not Doji. You'll say it.
But he wasn't. Doja.
Dogecoin. That's what it was. It was like Dogecoin.
And I looked at Davie and I go, I've never
heard it called that.
Ever heard anybody say Dogecoin.
However, we do need to say this. We do need to say this to the Doge father, Elon Musk. Thank you very much for all the things that you've done.
Yes.
Appreciate that. This is something that, we are really appreciative of.
We're having a pit bull issue.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hear in the background, we say Doja and she went insane.
So like we said,
Timmy's in the well.
Yeah. Hey, like we said,
Dogecoin's going to $1.
Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying, girl? Elon's knocking.
Yeah. So unscripted, unedited, guys. This is what it is. This is life. This is life in our household. You get it real, rough and raw. That's what it is. So, but hey. Hey, for those looking on video, just pay no attention. Yeah, we recording all that. Anyway, moving on.
That's a whole other demographic.
Anyway, it is definitely time for the fishbowl.
It is.
It is definitely time for the fishbowl.
If I keep going.
Hey, by the way, real quick before we get to the fishbowl. What? Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live. And if you guys follow him on Twitter, you might have seen that he's talking about, he asked, what should we do a skit about? And everybody was like, Dogecoin. And he said, definitely. Does that mean he's going to do it? I don't know. But tune in to Saturday Night Live and find out. I mean,
are we getting paid from NBC to say that?
No. Oh. But I'm tuning in on. NBC, if you hear this, I want my money. Royalties. I want it paid in Doge.
I want it paid in Doge.
I want it in Dogecoin. That's all I'm saying. So
whatever Doge you can throw at
right.
us.
So it's about that time, right? Is it me? Is it my turn? Yeah, actually, it's my turn for
it's all you.
Yes, it is my turn for the fishbowl. So I'm gonna reach into the fishbowl.
Make it go.
You guys may have seen the fishbowl. Y'all have seen it. So here we go. Let's see here.
It's the bowl of anxiety.
It's the bowl of anxiety. Well, Misty's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right, let's.
All those wonderful dreams.
Let me see. They all folded up. I don't know.
It better be a good one.
It better be a good one. So
they're all good ones, though.
Here we go.
If you would like to send us, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
If you would like to send us a topic, please do so at dmwatspodcast at gmail.com. Attention, fishbowl. I won't say Davie.
Hey.
Until later in the show when he says something that I need to alert you to.
You know, we talk about Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies because those things you can't see, right? But hey, it can make you some money. And of course, I would pull this topic out. Aliens and UFOs. That's what we go to. You see the look on her face. For those on video, you can see the look on her face. I pulled aliens / UFOs. She apparently is just to the moon, right?
A rocket to the moon.
To the moon. So I feel like I'm not saying that everybody has a UFO story. I'm not saying everybody does.
I don't think But, people think that, they get them mixed up between an alien story and a
plane
story.
Or a plane.
Or a plane.
Yeah.
Or reflections of, a car driving by.
True.
I mean, or just people that want to get probed.
Okay. But I can remember a time. You guys know that B-2. If you don't know what a B-2 is, look it up. It's like they call it the flying wing. It's a plane in the Air Force.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that plane got confused for a UFO. So many, and even people right now who's never seen it be like, "Oh my Lord, what is that? Oh, it's happening. The Armageddon is here. You ain't taking me. I'm not going back." Whatever you want to call it. But the B-2 has been mistaken for UFOs for quite a long time. But think about what a UFO is, though. It's unidentified flying object. People immediately say UFO and it means from outer space. That's not what it means.
Truth.
Unidentified flying object. Just think about that for a second.
I'm sure a lot of objects that fly.
True.
That are unidentified to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, since the day I've met Davie, are there aliens? Are there spaceships? And he's like, I wouldn't tell you.
Even if I did know that question, because obviously
he gives me his look, which is
right,
and then it's followed by no.
Yeah.
And then I sit there and I'm like, you're just a fantasy killer,
right? Because there's a lot of people that think, hey, you're in the military, you clearly know all the top secret of the top secret. Like, no, that's not what that means. Yeah, you've been to Area 51. I have not.
That's why we have an Area 51 in our fishbowl.
Yeah, if you guys, for those two, she can't lift it, but for those tuning in on the video, the fishbowl has a little Area 51.
It has an Area 51 on it.
It has an Area 51
because
on it.
I love the thought, and you know why I love the thought? Because I'd hate to think that we are the only unintelligent beings, because we are, and driving today in the greatest city of Wichita, Kansas.
Well, driving today lets you know that not all of us are some of the intelligent beings. It's like, hey, well, they was like, we're going to get some of the unintelligent beings, and we may drive them, we're going to put them behind the wheel of a car and throw them in Wichita, Kansas.
There has to be hope for our solar system. It is not here.
Right, because you guys, if you are following what's going on with NASA too, they got pictures from the first official pictures from Saturn. The closest picture, have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they were actually inside the solar system, or the atmosphere. Excuse me, that's two totally different things. But the atmosphere of Saturn, and the rings.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna go ahead and holler at this. But the rings, like I said, they look real good. Mm-hmm. They look real. Okay, so now I'm smarter. So if you, take a look at that picture, the rings. I mean, they look crazy. But
did you
remember
hear the
that
sound? Did you hear the wind? And like that excited me. The 10-year-old in me was in tears because I'm such a nerd.
Hey, she is, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to hear the wind.
Yeah.
I mean, and it sounds no different than our wind.
Yeah, you guys, we're clearly nerds, but that's okay.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Wonderful. And I love SpaceX and all that stuff going on. Mm-hmm. And we watched the first launch.
Yeah.
And their suits and how cool it is, and they don't have to deal with all of the big old bulky stuff. Like it's just streamlined, and it's just a normal I'm sure there's nothing normal about it.
Right.
I know
it's
that.
Like the training and all that other stuff associated with it
but
too.
But it's all touch boards. It's weird because it is you look at it from my perspective, your perspective of watching the Challenger and all that stuff, and then you see it like this. Yeah. There's nothing to it.
Right, and think about it though, because they say there's more technology in your phone than there was back in the space shuttle, the first space shuttle launch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so how far we come, and then you remember that movie? Was it Fire in the Sky?
I hate that movie. So bad, that movie.
That movie was so hilarious.
Hold on. It was hilarious. Full disclosure. I saw this movie when I was a teenager at in California where I used to live.
Yeah.
And it was like the 1 a.m. showing.
Yes.
And me and some friends, and we came out, and there was nobody in the parking lot. And once you've seen this movie, you are traumatized.
Yeah.
And we came out, and literally it was just our car, and we all just kind of looked at each other like, if we go to the car, we gonna get beamed up.
Yeah.
Sorry, our phones are like going off right now.
It's our family talking about the Dogecoin. It literally is.
We're all going to the moon.
Yeah, we're all going to the moon. Like Dogecoin is on the rise, guys. It's literally our phone keeps going off, and it's like between our brothers and sister. We are all in a group chat talking about Dogecoin. All of us invested in the Dogecoin, and everybody's like, "Do you not see what's happening?" Because hey, I don't mean to keep going back to this. I know the fishbowl topic is UFO aliens, but for those listening to me right now, including my physical therapist that I said get on this podcast, this one's for you, brother. Oh, Dogecoin to the moon.
Are you threatening people again?
Not saying. I'm just saying. Grant, you know who it is.
Oh, but
I went there. It could be anybody. He could work anywhere. But that's all I'm saying.
Back to the aliens.
We'll go back to the aliens.
Back to Fire in the Sky. Where
Look, okay, so Fire in the Sky, hilarious movie. I realized it was not meant as a comedy.
This was not a funny movie.
It was not a comedy, but I mean, I think the biggest thing that stuck out for me is how they interpret how this is one. Fire in the Sky is a man's interpretation of what happened when he was abducted by aliens, right?
Yeah, so that wouldn't be an interpretation. That would be a first-hand account of
right, a first-hand encounter, whatever you want to call it.
Experienced or feels or did. We are not to judge here.
Yeah.
What he experienced.
Definitely judging. I think he left a few parts out.
Okay, so Destroy All Humans comedy Fire in the sky, scary as hell.
No.
What was funny about that?
I don't know.
When
like
the membrane came down and like sucked all the air out of him, I was like, I couldn't breathe for like 2 minutes.
I mean, I was like, bro, hold your breath. Everything would have been fine. You know, you got to be prepared for those things. You know, so you're like, look. All I'm saying is,
dear aliens,
nobody.
dmwatspodcast at gmail.com. Attention, Davie.
Dear aliens.
Probe him, not me.
Dear aliens, that probing thing, nope. I'm gonna tell you right now, nope. Let's not do it. It's what they left out in Fire in the Sky. It was like, that's the part of the movie they left out. Was like, hey, so should we talk about the anal probe? Look, no, that never happened. Let's just say that they sucked the air out of the room. Okay, we'll swap it up.
Well, it didn't happen in Close Encounters either. Close Encounters was a great movie.
Yeah.
One of the first great alien movies.
Yeah. See, and I got to say, you know, I just said yeah twice. I ain't never seen it. I never seen Close Encounters.
You never seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah. No. So if you ask me,
I don't own the rights to that boop.
That's fine. Because everybody
motion.
literally heard me say I've never seen it. And then my wife asked me, you've never seen it. So and I guess if she say the theme, then I'll definitely know. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely know I didn't see it.
Dreyfuss is totally like carving Devil's Mountain out of a pile of mashed potatoes.
Oh, okay. So you mean that he was carving Devil's Mountain out of pile? Okay, nope.
Oh, you just did that thing.
I did that.
Rearranged.
I did that. Watch the Pet Peeves episode. Watch the Pet Peeves episode.
You just did the thing.
I did the thing. I did the thing. So
I know what that thing means.
Yes. So.
But what other like great alien movies have you ever seen? Like, I mean, is there
Men in Black? I mean, so there's always that awkward silence when somebody can't relate to what I'm saying.
That is a great alien movie.
It is a great alien movie because, like, can you not imagine if you was part of a secret organization whose whole goal was to, like, look, convince the world that aliens don't exist?
I think
the hot sheets.
The what?
Hot sheets.
That's not
the tabloids.
Is that a mainstream? Oh, the
hot sheets. The hot sheets. They call them the hot sheets. Maybe I'm wrong. That's probably not what they said, but I thought they called them the hot sheets.
No, you're probably right. Like the Inquirer.
Right, the Inquirer. They was like, hey, nobody watches that crap. Yeah, it's actually the truth. There's nobody believes it.
But I think the greatest, for me, like the greatest scene is, it's so poignant because I think at all time in our life, we can relate. You know, when he walks out and all of a sudden he realizes there is alien life form, and he walks out of the thing when he's deciding if he's going to be an agent or not, and he sees like the people on the bicycle and it's all lit up, and he starts realizing like there are aliens among us.
Right.
And what about Buckaroo Banzai?
I never seen that.
Oh my!
You said
goodness.
Buckaroo Banzai?
Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, definitely never seen it. See,
you have to laugh away you can, Monkey Boy.
I've never said. You guys may hear the dog again. Hold on a second, while she's over there doing the thing.
She's telling us about her alien experience and the fact that Dad has never seen Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, and so I never seen it.
It's a great comic book movie from the 80s. It's so amazing.
Yeah, I literally have never seen it. So, but it was a UFO. That was a UFO type deal or alien type deal.
It was alien, but it's the fact that like this fishbowl, right?
Okay.
So I think it was in the fourth dimension. So it's like the side of a mountain. Inside of that mountain is a whole other galaxy or type of living, and aliens live inside of that, and they would come out of inanimate objects, kind of.
Okay.
And Buckaroo Banzai was not only a band.
Okay.
But they were also scientists.
Yeah,
and amazing rocket scientists and people that could do all this stuff. Plus, they had a comic book, and it was all in the movie. It was great. Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, yep. And that's the guy that played the Fly, right?
Help me.
That's him. Or if he's in Independence Day with Will Smith. Yeah, that's
back to Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah.
Independence Day, great alien movie.
Great alien movie.
That was a great. I actually
Day.
saw it on Independence Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the opening of it.
So, like Independence Day, was that not a movie that made you want to be like, look, I wish they would come down here. I wish they would come down. Welcome to Earth. Like, was that not the tightest?
Well, and you would have been. Oh, you would have been in the military. So did you feel that way when you saw it?
I did. Was kind of look. I didn't feel that way when I saw it until the end.
Will Smith like?
In the end, when the wannabe president gave that speech,
the speech.
It's like, today's the day we claim our Independence Day. And I was like, yeah. And then the aliens came and destroyed the whole damn base. Like, it's like, I feel like, that we should have got a little bit. Yeah, it should have been a few more things that should have worked in our favor after that speech. I was like, you guys maybe should have did that sentence. Or like Transformers. Greatest UFO movie ever. Would you guys not agree with that?
Well, I guess I forget that Transformers are aliens.
They are aliens. Like, just random machines. Now, granted, they come down and...
You're right, they are.
I mean, seriously, like, the first movie was like... I mean, I don't know. That what's that dude? Ratchet, I think that was his name. I don't even understand how that was... No, that wasn't Ratchet. The one that...
Which one?
The one that he came down and they had downloaded all of everything from the World Wide Web. And he was like, what's happening, bitches? That's the only thing he learned from the... World Wide Web. I was like, so you downloaded the whole World Wide Web, and that's the only thing that you got to show us.
That's pretty much what we all learned from.
The way I was just saying, that's the dude that whatever his name is, leader of Decepticons, just ripped apart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But anyway, UFOs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, love aliens.
So okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
I have to ask.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had an encounter?
With?
Like where you couldn't explain it. I'm not talking about, because I think you know the difference between like an alien and a ghost, or an alien and something weird happening in your house. Or have you ever felt a force, a magnetic force?
So I can say this.
We're not talking about me.
No. So I can say this. I have been stationed in Japan, and I've deployed to Iraq, and I can tell you right now, in Japan, they believe in some things.
Right, but I'm not talking about spirit.
Okay.
I'm talking about UFO.
Right, but over in Okinawa, Japan, where I was, there's a lot of random stuff in the air that you can't explain.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
no,
there's stuff that's flying. No, that's not a joke. Okay, there's things that are flying around. You're like, because once again, UFO, unidentified flying object, could be a bat, could be something that's not a bat, and you're like, because you're in the middle. Let's think about it. Okinawa Island. It's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Like, there's no telling what's flying around out there. And it's like, hey, guys, what's going on? You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? And
it's so vast.
Right. And because, I mean, heck, think about it. Meteors are UFOs.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And she said something, but anyway.
I was talking about Hitchhiker's Guide, another great alien thing.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. But Starman, all those. So
Starman.
Yeah, Starman.
Okay, but seriously, so in Okinawa, you saw some
stuff. I mean, Okinawa, you see some things in the air that clearly nobody would believe. It's like everybody on the island is like, hey, you may be like, did you see that? It's like, yeah, so happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, then when you get here and you tell the story, I was like, what? Like, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it was like, just flew right over. Like, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm actually interested. You've never. Yeah,
no. So
you've never
look,
talked to me
between Okinawa and between Iraq, because I was stationed in Balad, Iraq. There's a lot of things that happen over there in the air. Like, look, they not us doing surveillance. That's like, hey, somebody should explain. Wait. Like, literally nobody is going to care over there if I tell them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, right. Because,
it sounds like they're used to it.
Yeah, nobody's going to believe you. Nobody's going to actually care. So there's that. And then you get over here and it's like, hey, you saw what, bro? I'm telling you, man. It was shaped like a bat, but it had man feet. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't, yeah.
Wow.
It had man feet. Yeah. It was like
man feet.
The real Batman. You understand what I'm saying?
I knew you were going there with it.
I was. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. This is what it was. We're welcome. But I can say that, being in the military, it's not just the military, but I will say being in the military kind of gives you a front row seat to, okay, what the hell was that? It just flew by.
Sure.
At 30,000 feet. It's just us up here, isn't it? Like, nah, bro, I don't know what that was.
See.
And you look at each other and you're like, well, we're clearly not repeating this to anybody. Nobody's going to believe us. And if we do say it, they're going to be like, well, no, you didn't. So it's like, well, you're right. I didn't see anything. But it's one of those things. Would you not agree that I personally believe that we're not alone.
Oh yeah, no, we're not.
I personally believe that we're not alone.
No way in hell.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No way. I personally we're not alone.
If we exist.
Right.
From whatever we are created from.
Right.
Then you cannot tell me that the same thing has happened in another galaxy far, far away.
Right. Whether you believe in, hey, we were created by, God, or whether you believe the Big Bang, no matter what it is. You could believe that the Big Bang happened elsewhere too. Or you can believe that God created other planets.
And you can believe
you know what I
that
mean?
creationism and evolution can stay in the same timeline.
Truth.
Because I do.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, you know, at the same time, when it comes to UFOs, when it comes to aliens and things like that, everybody's like, "What about Area 51?" Okay, what about it? Why won't they tell us their secrets? Man,
Why
let me
would
tell you,
they?
so why would they?
Have you ever noticed how the president, like the minute they
Let me sip on that while you go ahead.
I know it was a truth bomb. Did you notice that when a president becomes the president, that their hair automatically like goes white?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's.
I think it's because
I think it's a part of like your initial briefing. It's like,
I think it's like, okay, by the way, ghosts are real, aliens are real.
Yeah,
God comes down and controls you and has sessions with you once a week.
I think they use Dave Chappelle to tell them the truth. I think they use Dave Chappelle. If you ain't watched Chappelle show, Dave Chappelle, remember that one where he was the president? He was playing Morgan Freeman as Deep Impact. He's like, yeah, aliens have existed the whole time. We've known about it the whole time. This is everybody. This is Bibble.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and he cloned three females. But anyway,
I do. There's a part of me that believes that.
What, really?
Yeah, no, seriously, because there's just too much. Like, the world is crazy enough, but to make your hair go white in a matter of days.
Yeah, I mean, and there's obviously and there's also stress. You know, it's like when you uncover the thing, when you like, hey, I'm glad I'm the president, and you like come behind here, let us show you what you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's the unknown, and if your hair is going to go white like that, like, you know, there is some upper level shit going on.
Yeah.
If my hair went from pink to white, in a week, we got some issues.
True. I mean, y'all seen Obama, man. Like, Obama went in here, his hair was black. Obama left, was like, hey, deuces.
That's true.
Like, y'all did interviews with Obama. Hey, why don't you come by? It was like, Michelle would kill me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Michelle would kill me. I mean, I guess unless you Trump, where your hair doesn't change color at all. I mean, that's another story, I guess. But just me, whatever.
I'm not ready for that.
You're not ready for that? Hey,
I'm not ready for the
do that out there. Don't hate on. Don't hate on me. It was
maybe
funny.
Trump's the alien.
I don't know. You ain't gonna be able to tell if it's Biden. His hair gray already. So, you know, I'm just saying that you just not gonna be able to tell. It's like, is he?
Podcast.
Do not say attention, Davie. Don't you do it.
Attention, Nala.
Whatever. But the point is, it's just like, hey, you know, there are some things out there that we can't explain. UFOs, aliens, you may see them. And like, look, here's the thing. A UFO can fly right past you. An alien can probably visit you. Who gonna believe you?
Nobody.
Nobody is gonna believe you.
I think I was married to one.
Yeah. I'm not touching that. So, seriously, who's gonna believe you?
Nobody.
Nobody will believe you.
Because I've had encounters, and I've had some stuff that I don't even talk about.
Same here.
Because I'm like, no, you know what? That was my little breakdown, apparently.
Right.
And that was my psychotic break.
Right.
And we're just going to keep it amongst me and my other personalities.
And that's what it is, you know, because
whatever is growing in.
Did you say other personalities?
I did.
I didn't.
It's the alien personality.
I didn't know. Okay. So, all right, we're going to get off the podcast here a little bit. Anyway, so we're going to talk. I know about our other personalities. But anyway, yeah, no, thank you guys.
I got him.
That's that awkward pause. Let me go ahead and give him.
Hey yo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm good now. I have to take another sip, but it's all good. But no, seriously, UFOs, all that stuff. You guys hit us up. dmwatspodcast@gmail.com. What do you think? Have you had an encounter?
Yes.
Have you had an encounter? I promise you one thing. Like yes, I promise you one thing. We don't judge, and you will get an email back because these are things. It's like, look, hey, I had one. Okay, cool. We can talk about it. Let us know. dmwatspodcast@gmail.com. You know, I say y'all know the rest. All these the ones behind us for watching the video. We on all the stream. Yeah, there she is. We on all the streaming services. For those who can't see it, we on all the streaming services, and right below our streaming services, you will see Dogecoin to the dang on moon.
To the moon.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Get in there if you have not get in it. Hey, you don't get a coupon or a discount just because DM1 told you to, but there is still time. 65 cents, people. Bitcoin was at one point this way too. So go ahead and do your thing, whether you believe it or not. It's the coin of the people. Put some in there. Don't put your whole thing in there, but
maybe real.
Could be, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But either way, we're going to go ahead and sign off here. So signing off for DM Watts, I am Davie.
I'm Misty.
And you guys, please take it easy and Dogecoin to the moon.
Don't get probed.
Peace out.